Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Taurus, this is going to be, what are their true intentions in love? Yes, it is. Hope everybody's well, and it's going to be a general read, so, may or may not resonate. And please know, Taurus, if you're new here, that these readings can be reversed, right? These could be your person's energies or yours, so feel free to switch that around. Let's get into it here. So I pulled some oracle cards, and you're seeing yourself as the Queen of Cups, Taurus. And, the Queen of Cups typically is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or, especially in this deck, it is somebody who's really emotional. Yeah, this lady is it's talking all about her being super emotional. It can be about somebody who can be intoxicating, kind of, I feel like in a good way, it could be somebody who is super emotional and like, maybe you're loving how they're feeling about you, something like that. It can be very intoxicating. But on a bad note, or maybe on the downside, it could be somebody who is intoxicating, somebody who might be heavy, like heavily emotional, right? Sometimes people can be too emotional and we're like, OMG, right? Yeah. And that is true, sometimes, right? So, maybe your person is a Queen of Cups, though. It could be that simple. The Devil card, your person seeing themselves as the devil. And, this is the funny devil card, right? Where, this devil is really, it's a chocolate cake with horns out of it and these beautiful legs that this woman has, right? And, she's drinking, she has a drink here and she's smoking a cigarette. And she has all these vices around her, Valium and, Viceroy, these cigarettes. I don't even know if they still sell those. Interestingly enough, back in the day, now if somebody saw Viceroy, I feel like it means nobility, right? The king and the queen. Yeah, those people really do run the world, you guys. They don't, they're not going to come out and say who they are, but I know who they are, some of them. And long story short, right, these cigarettes right here, back in the day, if somebody saw a Viceroy, like they might know, wow, these, they want you to have vices, right? They do want you to have vices. They really do, all right? Yeah, they don't want you to be, well, why do you think, weed is legalized, but, in many places, but you still can't go to church, right? And sit 6 feet away from somebody. Yeah, guys, that's a real deal. If you're not feeling that, they're trying to bring it to your hometown, trust me. And let's see what we got. Please don't make comments on that, you guys, because I'm just, saying for the love of humanity here, right? But this devil card, your person might feel, completely stuck with their vices, right? And we have Spork here. Spork is also known as, it's known as ham with an S on it. I can't really say these products because it's possible that, there's an ad here with that same product, on my video, right? And then they have this, this kind of instant coffee, right? We know that too much coffee is a vice, right? Anything instant is typically not good for you anyway, right? It's processed. And then they have the TV dinners, high in sodium, you guys, majorly. I used to love these when I was a kid. The fried chicken one, right? And then they have this kind of fake processed cheese. It's in the jar, and anything that is processed, if it says it on there, guys, not good for you. They didn't really tell us that, right? We had to figure that out as we go. Yeah, unless you came from an organic family, right? So let's continue with the reading here. No more Nutrition 101 or history, right? And the Knight of Swords is here as well with the tiny card I have here. This could be an air sign, right? But it could be about somebody who wants to take some fast action. The book, we have the book, which is about a revelation. And I'm going to refer to these other cards as we get into the reading. So without further ado, right? But your person is in bondage. I feel like they are, right? So let's look at your past energy, Taurus. But you're seeing yourself, for some reason, as the Queen of Cups. You got a drink in your hand over here, Taurus. Maybe this is about vices for both of you guys. Maybe for some of you guys, there was a problem. Maybe somebody here is drinking too much or something like that, because we have a drink in both cards, right? So let's see your recent past energy, Taurus. Let's see what we got. We have the Justice card. And these are new cards. I like them because they're kind of bright and cool. Yeah, they are. And here you are, Taurus, kind of in your own doubt or fear. Yeah, wow. And we have a Libra here potentially with the Justice card, right? Wheel of Fortune could be Sag. I feel like you deal with Sagittarius sometimes. And Aquarius is here, right? Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarian, and Judgment is Scorpio. And this is already a big read, I can tell. You know, we have 4 major arcana within 10 cards. That's always an indicator, right? So you have Justice in the recent past. And here's the Justice card. You know, now we have to talk about these cards, right? This is the Justice card. This is Audre Lorde. She wanted justice, and she thought the only way she was going to get justice really was to sacrifice somebody. She's sacrificing this animal, whatever kind of animal that is, right? I'm not really sure. And she's damn pissed off, right? And this is, I feel like it's from the 50s, maybe. Not really sure. But she was not getting her justice, no. So she's like, I have to take matters into my own hands, right? Yeah, and you know, somebody is a soulmate here from my own deck here. That's what it says here. And Let It Shine and the Ghostlands. There's a situation here where somebody could be living in the past, right? And the Ghostlands card talks about, you know, you can imagine a beautiful future, but you have to live in the here and now. So maybe that is part of the problem. And, you know, sometimes the Devil card can show up. For sure it could be Capricorn, but it could be showing up as somebody who is dwelling, kind of just, you know, maybe they're dealing with their vices, but they could be dwelling on the past or stuck in the past, possibly the Devil card. And the Three of Swords is reversed for you, Capricorn. I mean, Taurus. Sorry, Capricorn. Sorry, Taurus. With the Justice card. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. You look like you're in a union here, or you were like in like kind of a serious union. And the Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at your money bush currently with the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So things are going to change, and you might think things are going to change within a union or financially for you. A third party could have ended in the recent past. It could even be a divorce. Sometimes you see Justice in the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. Wow. Or a third party could have ended, and maybe you got justice. Maybe you got justice like by your own hand, right? That's what this lady did. She's like, screw you guys. I can't trust, you know, the system here, so I'm going to take justice into my own hands. This is why we want the right to bear arms, guys, because, yeah, in case we ever need to defend ourselves, yeah. So let's see why that Nine of Pentacles is showing up here. And this is with the Nine of Swords. And in the right here in the challenge for you, Taurus, you don't want to get a divorce. You don't want to be single. Maybe it's not even a divorce, but you do not want to be single. You could be worried about your money here too. We have 3 Pentacle cards together. I feel like you're breaking up with somebody and you're concerned here about your money. You're worried about change. You're concerned about it, definitely. And the Six of Cups. There's somebody from the past. Maybe somebody's, you know, come to town from the past and they're kind of breaking up your situation. Or this could be your person from the past. But you love somebody for sure. The Two of Cups is here. And we have this card about a soulmate, right? Maybe they are a soulmate. The Two of Cups, you know. You can't talk about a soulmate, right? These people are totally on the same page. You know, they're in love with each other, but they're kind of offering each other like, let's be fair with each other. Let's see eye to eye. Like for me, when I see this, like, let's all, and the, you know, let's always kind of be open with each other, right? Yeah, interesting here. So let's see why else you're worried. You have the Nine of Swords. This could be your worst fears too. The Emperor, all right, maybe you have Aries. But you could be concerned here that somebody's like taking control or taking charge. And maybe somebody is kind of a stubborn person here, the Emperor. It could be somebody who's older, maybe somebody even who just runs the show, right? Kind of like, you know, my way or the highway. This could be your person here that you're worried about here. The Seven of Cups. For me, you're worried about somebody making a choice here that could render you single. Yeah, Five of Cups. You're worried about a sad ending. You're worried about emotional loss. And this Queen of Cups, you're seeing yourself as this person. This person is kind of like, you could be very emotional at this time. Yeah, I feel like this might not even be a water sign. I'm not seeing a lot of water energy here. Not yet, but I feel like you are concerned here. I feel like way more than concerned here. There's a revelation here with the book. Yeah, you've learned something here. The book is about a secret coming to light. That's typically what it is. Learning about something, right? And in your hope is the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. It could be water energy here. This could be the Queen of Cups too, Pisces or Scorpio. I feel like you are, I'm not sure what you're hoping for. Let's see here. Or wanting. So you're stuck here in the Eight of Swords energy. You have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords reversed here. So I feel like a third party ended and maybe not in your favor. You could have just been heartbroken. Why is that Two of Cups there for Taurus? The King of Swords. This is in your recent past. Somebody made a decision here. Maybe you were analyzing, but it looks like you made a decision, or somebody, or your person. The Death card. Wow. So yeah, somebody made a decision to end something. I feel like it's your person. That's why you're so worried. Maybe you feel like you had to make a decision, but I don't think so. I feel like your person made a choice here, and it's creating emotional loss. It has to do with somebody from the past. And over here, you're just concerned how things are going to work out for you. Yeah. And, you know, this is about some type of justice here. You could feel like you didn't get any justice with this Three of Swords reversed. Could be. Next to the Justice card. But you're here in your challenge here is emotional loss or a really sad ending. And, you know, they are one and the same, aren't they? Yeah. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. So in your hopes here, I feel like you want to release yourself from this mess, from this emotional situation. But it could be about a water sign too with this High Priestess here. It's possible here. And the Judgment card down here. They could both be Scorpio. And there's pain here, right? There is pain. This Audra Lord lady, she, you know, she wasn't trying to get her justice and, you know, kind of sacrifice this animal for nothing, right? She feels she must have been hurt, right? This is, most people who commit, you know, well, this is kind of a revenge. She's kind of in a revenge situation. Most people who deal with revenge feel like they've been wronged, right? Nowadays we have just, you know, violence for the hell of it, yeah. Knight of Pentacles, you guys. Six of Wands is what you are fearing or doubting, Taurus, yeah. And you have the Magician card. So you're fearing or doubting, yeah, you feel like you can't fix the situation. Yeah. And this card, maybe there's nothing left in the past, right? Maybe all it is Ghostlands. Somebody here, though, let it shine. There's some type of, you know, there's something really great going on here. Let it shine, the Peacock Spirit. So let's see what else we have here. And let's see what your person has. They have they're seeing themselves as the devil, like stuck, maybe within their vices. Yeah, it has to be, right? I mean, there's all these vices here, right? Yeah, for sure. But they still look good, so maybe they're not eating all this food over here, Taurus. This processed ham in the pork in the can. We all know what it is. I used to eat this when I was a kid. I didn't know it was really bad for you, right? They call it spork here, but we all know what it is, right? Yeah. And they even say in Guam and Hawaii, they eat too much of it, and a lot of people have gout and high blood pressure, like from eating too much of this kind of food. You have to eat plant food, right? That's why the plants are, you know, that's why they're here, right? On God's good earth. That's why the plants are here to heal us, right? But, you know, meanwhile, they're trying to get as much medicine as they can into us. Yeah, guys, yeah. Even if you have things like high blood pressure and stuff like that, you can juice and start eating really good and improve your health. Yeah. In some cases, you can reverse disease. Yeah. So let's see what we got And the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles reversed is your person's energy with the Knight of Swords. So, you know, they look like they're turning their back here and taking some fast action. They don't look like they're, in the recent past, this is what happened. They didn't look like they were trying in the relationship. I feel like that's what you're worried about. This is so clear. You're worried here that things are going to change here. This is your current energy because there's somebody from the past. Things already ended. I feel like maybe you were just analyzing, but a decision could have been made here already. I feel like it was. I feel like there was a decision being made, and currently you're just worried about change, like your whole situation's going to change. Why is the Six of Cups there for, Taurus? Yeah, the Devil. See, you're fearing this change, and maybe there's a Capricorn here, right? Maybe this is your person. You know, maybe they're not even a Capricorn, but you think they're a Devil. You could. I mean, right? This is, when we are in these relationships, sometimes, and we feel hurt, you know, we can feel our person is the Devil. Their current energy is the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and they have the Page of Cups. So they're at a stalemate here about, I feel like, about another relationship. You know, maybe about working it out with you, but they look like they're at a stalemate here. Why is the Knight of Swords there? Let's look at their recent past. Six of Pentacles. They could have just been in some third party in the past. Yeah, notice I didn't say third party till now. I don't feel like I did, but I feel like they could have been in a third party in the past. We already have the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, right? The Five of Swords is here, Five of Cups. These are like endings, right? They're not, you know, there's a lot of really challenging cards in this reading. No doubt there is a big problem in a relationship for some. And the Two of Swords, but there's something beautiful here. Let it shine. So, you know, I mean, I love that, right? Because this is a very challenging reading. Maybe you want your person to be single, though. In this, your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you were hoping that they would make a choice to be single. That could be the dynamic here, too. Because that's showing up in the challenge. They could be married, your person, Ten of Pentacles. Because you're concerned about this Ten of Pentacles. Justice in the past. They could be recent past. They could be Libra. You could have been analyzing here if they would end a third party. You could have been. That's the other story here. There's two scenarios here. You could have been either you're with this person and you're worried things are going to change and they're going to be with somebody else, or you're not really with them and you want them to leave another situation. So this is about a potential ending for sure. And it's about somebody you're in love with. There's no doubt there, right? And they feel stuck. They're seeing themselves as the Devil or the chocolate cake. Maybe they love chocolate cake, right? Some people, you know, love chocolate so much that, you know, that's like their diet. You're like, what? So let's see here. Not that many, but a couple. I mean, most people know about nutrition these days with all these people who, right? Or, you know, hopefully they do. Right? Yeah, not even the 12... the pyramid, the USDA, whatever they call that, the United States pyramid, a food pyramid, that's a bunch of bullshit. It is too, right? I know my brother used to have a joke. He goes, I eat 3 kinds of food. 3 different types of food. Microwaved, what did he say? Frozen, microwaved, and processed. Something like that. So stupid. He's hilarious, right? Some people do. Frozen foods can be good for you. Frozen vegetables. I don't mean this TV dinner. I don't mean processed dinners. Those are high in sodium. I'm talking about frozen spinach and things like that. Right? Yeah. Fresh is always the best, typically, right? Because sometimes in the freezing process, you know, we can lose nutrients too, right? So let's see what we got. Typically not, though. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. Canned is like, no, guys, don't try not to do canned. All right. Okay. Nutrition 101 is over for the day. And class dismissed. So your person here, Taurus, is, you know, they're not feeling good about a situation. Let's see what we have. They're in the Two of Swords energy. They could be Leo. Let's see. Let's get another card on them. I feel like they don't have their clarity in a situation. Yeah. King of Cups. Yeah, there could be a water sign here for sure. Here's the King of Cups. But your person does not have their clarity. They might be a water sign. Definitely. They might be dealing with a Capricorn. They could. But, you know, we have the Queen of Pentacles here in the Knight. They could both be you, but there could be another, you know, Capricorn, another Earth sign here. But regardless of who they are, they're stuck here about their clarity. I feel like they are. I feel like in the past, you know, recent past, they could have been like engaging in some third party. Ace of Wands. Wow. They could have even maybe stopped like working on things with you. That's a possibility. Maybe they told you you were going to have a new beginning with them, something like that. Five of Swords is their, because we have the Knight of Swords twice, and it can talk about energy that is kind of fast energy, but it can talk about somebody who wants to cut somebody out. And in their challenge is the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this Five of Swords, for the challenge for them, it could be they might have to defeat another situation. It could be they feel defeated. I'm not really seeing them feeling defeated here. You are, though, Taurus. I feel like you are. And maybe I feel like they have to leave somebody or cut somebody out here. Or your person is being like, and if it is not that, they are like manipulative. Why is this Four of Swords there? Or they played some games in the past. Maybe they just lied. The Hermit card. They could be Virgo for sure. And they have the Ace of Pentacles. For me, your person's not sure they want a new beginning here. I feel like that's what's happening here. The Ten of Cups. They're not sure if they want to have a new beginning. But at the same time, I feel like they're dealing with somebody. Yeah. And the Judgment card is their wish. It is a rebirth, I feel like, and the Two of Wands. And it could be to make a choice, right? For a rebirth. I feel like that's what this is about. And the Book card can talk about hope. It can. One of you guys, I feel like it's you who has hope here. But there's something in this reading that talks about the Ghostlands. It's talking about something like pay attention to the here and now. And you can imagine your beautiful future, but pay attention to the here and now. Your person's, and so there's something in the past here that is like, that either has to be left and focus on, you know, today. Your person could be in a relationship here that is like, just like really not functional. There could be a lot of money in it for some. Or security that they don't want to walk away from. And they have the World card. This is what they want. They want an ending to a cycle and a rebirth. Yeah, they want to make the choice. The Star card is what they're fearing. So, you know, we have the Queen of Swords here. This could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, especially with the Star. This is Aquarius. But they're doubting they're going to heal a situation. Or they're doubting they're going to have success. For me, your person is in some relationship that possibly you want them to leave that is like not so hot. They could have been in another situation where they weren't even trying. Like where they're not like, right? But they wanted a new beginning with you. I feel like that's what the reading's about. I feel like your person wants a new beginning with you. And you're worried here that you're not going to have it with them because there's somebody else involved. That could be the case. But they want it with you too. But they're like, they have some doubts here. Like, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe they can't make up their mind here. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles are both discerning energies here. Let's see what else. The Strength card. They could be doubting their own courage. Wussy. Yeah, what a wussy, right? And, you know, this Devil card, maybe you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have any balls, Taurus. You could be, right? Yeah. And the Devil card is, you know, how they're seeing themselves. And anybody who has vices has fear typically, right? Yeah, I mean, if you know somebody who you know, they drink too much, or, you know, they're fearing their own courage in life, or they're fearing, you know, the future, things aren't going to go well for them. You know, they have some type of fear with the devil and these vices. That's why we have vices. We're trying to like cover up, you know, we're trying to escape from something that we really don't want to face, or that we don't have courage about. If we don't want to face something, we don't have courage, right? Of course, right? If you don't want to face your bully neighbor, you don't have courage, right? Because, you know, maybe they're 500 pounds and you're, you know, 112. Yeah, I used to have a neighbor like that. I wasn't 112, but it was a she-man, yeah. And I didn't want to hang around her because, you know, I wanted to go to parties and meet men, right? You know, I was really young at the time. And she wasn't having it, right? Yeah. It's the story of me and another girl named Denise who used to hang out, and we were interested in men. And she was interested in, I feel like she wanted to be both of our girlfriends, and we're like, what? We're going to end the reading there, you guys. And we're going to go to the extended Taurus, where we're going to see the underlying energies, how your person feels about you, how they are seeing the situation, what's most important to them and fundamental, what's unknown, and their true intentions, right? Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. They're all super affordable. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.